see what's going to happen tonight. Let's see what goes on. And it sounds like it might be a little hectic out in the neighborhoods, but we're going to find out. So I'm just pulled into downtown. For some reason, my pre-made up one for tonight showing I was going live at 1 disappeared for some reason, but it's no big deal. Remade it up. We'll go from here. So people eventually make it in and see that we were doing the live again. I know I had it advertised, but apparently it disappeared. So we're gonna see what's happening. A little bit busy out in the outskirts, it sounded like. So we'll see what goes on downtown and everywhere else around here. I'll flip you around here. So we're gonna start down here and see what's going on. A little warmer tonight, about 28 degrees out here right now. Temperature probably feels around in the low 20s, but it's not too bad. So hopefully it's a lot better. I'm trying out a new mic, a little lapel mic. So if you guys would let me know if it's working, please. Tell me if it sounds good and everything like that. I greatly appreciate it. So Bo Dragon is already gone because we don't play that shit here. So, I mean, we don't play that crap. But like I said, I'm trying out a new lapel mic. Hopefully it works good. I was doing it before with just the phone from a distance, and it would pick up good every now and then. Other times it would have like some feedback, some crackles. So hopefully the lapel mic works. How you doing, dude? So I would greatly appreciate if someone that's on here. My moderators are on another channel right this minute, but if one of you guys is listening, I mean, just let me know that audio's coming through for me. I would greatly appreciate it. 28 degrees. Yep. So apparently, must be working. You heard me say the temperature, so that'll work. Yeah, they're pretty, not too bad. They got cleared up better than last night. We got about, excuse me, about 3 inches last night, 4 inches some areas, and the city and NDOT was not prepared, I guess. There was a ton of wrecks all over the state, everywhere. So hopefully, as I've looked at the weather, it's not calling for any more snow that we see in the near future. So hopefully we can get it all cleared up. Good morning for Germany. And we got my Kevin, my guys, Nana, Kim. Appreciate you. Very clear. Thank you, Deborah. I greatly appreciate that. So I'm glad it's coming through. I greatly appreciate it. Like I say, got a new lapel mic, so I'm trying to better and do better. So that was the whole thing for this. But the outskirts of the city right now, there was some found it might be busy. I was up on the south side. There was, I don't know if it was a car chase happened or something, but it stopped in one of the local rent hotels. And the next thing I heard, they was calling for assistance And by the time I got there, the guy was already in cuffs, and he left in the ambulance. So I don't know if he got tased or something, but they were looking at what vehicles and caught a record. So I don't know if he was ran from them or what, but I didn't get to hear what happened beforehand. And we had a reporter. I'm from the south side. Okay. Let's see here. Stop here for a second while we're sitting there. Yeah, it's people. This is the little warning. Be respectful. Don't put stupid stuff. If you want to troll, go somewhere else. I mean, we don't need stupid comments because you will get blocked. You will get tossed. The moderators know what to do. Angela, please. It's a thing. All caps is like yelling at this. I can't see a lot of the chat when I'm driving, anyways. So it's not until I stop that I can actually read the chat. So they doing it all caps. All it's going to do is going to put the Nightbot and moderators on it and block it. Oh, but like I said, there's people walking around downtown so far, so we're getting ready to turn around and check in the bar side and see what's going on there. Oh, so let's see what we got there. South side. Hey, Michael, how you doing, sir? Hope you're doing good tonight. Okay, Foster. Well, you know what? This is how we take care of you. Goodbye. And Deborah, they got you. Yep, y'all down by Lucas Oil. Yep, Brandon, I'm pulling into downtown. So, gun home. English, please. Stupid comments are the best, bro. Some of them is fine. It's just some of it's disrespectful. You know, give warning to you, but some of the comments are like you guys ain't seeing to get blocked. Thanks. So, and if you can't just have respect for the creator that's trying to bring you guys the stuff and other people in the chat and stuff like that, it's not worth the time. I mean, I have no problem with some of the ones, the trolls coming in and saying stuff and doing stuff. It actually brings chat and brings my ratings up, and I like that. So that's a good thing. So. Yeah, that particular radio, I don't think it's an older one, and it's not going to pick up many of the 800 megahertz, more of the 400s. So the newer ones are on our that one. I don't think that radio particularly. So IMPD and stuff, and most of Johnson County, everybody works on a trunk system. So that one would be good. Maybe get some fire stuff on it, but that's more like listen to the race scanner or some of the real small departments. Unfortunately, when they went to the trunking system years ago, them radios started coming obsolete. That's why they're like $25-$50. Of course. all these cars down here in my parking areas. And they're not even in their cars. Well, there's the captain. That's the captain's car. He can get away with it. So the captain's right there. I was gonna see if he wanted the front row spot, but he's sitting back there. Also, all of him chill back there, and I'll sneak up here real quick and steal the front row from him. So we'll start with the downtown life here real quick. All right, sorry. Nope, not a pre-recorded video. So. Gotta love it. Am I your Uber? She's so drunk, she only knows who her Uber is. She's trying to come up to my car door. Are you my Uber? Are you my Uber? You know, it tells you what color car it is, the license plate, and all that stuff. But some of them are just too drunk. That's why I don't even do Uber this time of night. That's why we stopped and started doing this, because I don't want to deal with that many intoxicated people. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look up here. Someone, I see Deborah said something I didn't get to see. Stop, this is a friendly chat. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Deborah. 1769. Nightbot shouldn't have did that. I think all the reason why the Nightbot did that to you, Deborah, is because of the caps. So that's the only reason. You're fine. Garfield Park, yeah. I mean, I just left there. Actually, I was over 65 and Keystone is where they were at. I don't know if they car chase or what like that. So, okay, there you go. So, you want to talk shit to Deborah. Well, guess what? Fucking foreigner or whoever you are, or fucking troll or whatever. We don't play that shit. Deborah's being nice and helping me out since my moderators ain't here. So, Mr. Banana, here's your pill for Deborah. Deborah, if you want to say a name before he's gone, go ahead. Type it real quick. I'll let you have the last word on him, then I'll kick his ass out. So, man, people are just, we don't play that. I don't let you talk crap to my moderators, about my police officers, my fire guys, or people in my chat world that's on my channel trying to be respectful. So, goodbye. Here's your banana pill. Yeah, like I said, Michael, I'm sorry about that, man. That older radio, I didn't think it would help. My moderators they're on another channel. He's finishing up. He's winning a little bit, but she's here. Should be in and out. See, she's popped in right there. But yeah, she's in and out. She knows we'll get through it. But I appreciate Deborah helping and Michael, you guys. Right now, it's the moderators. We just don't give them away. One, we gotta get to kind of know you guys. We gotta see who you are, what's going on, because we just don't give out wrenches of moderators to people. So a lot of my mods are coming from other channels that we deal with and know. So we just don't, unfortunately, give them out. But we don't tolerate you guys talking crap to other people in our chats too, especially like since Deborah was just trying to be nice and saying, "Hey, stop doing that," and they want to be rude to her. So we don't do that. Thank you, Michael, for that. Yep. That many on there and going through like that. So hold on just a second.
What street are we on?
You're Meridian and Jackson.
This is Jackson.
Okay, we're gonna pick up.
Will you take us home?
No,
How old are you?
Listen.
I'm not an Uber.
How old are you?
I'm not an Uber.
Well, what are you
Hey,
doing?
they're coming down this road.
Are you the
So-
police?
So yeah. So they'll be able to take you. Nope. She's got your Uber coming right there.
I'll pay you.
Yep. So you're all right. You're okay. They got it coming. He has to sneak around the backside. It'll be here in a minute. Mhm. All right. Sorry, guys.
The perfect vehicle continued at the gray sedan, no plate blacked out.
This is the one that was talking to me right there. That's the closest to me. And you say, I want to go home. I'll pay you. PI with entrapment. Washington and Drexel. Watch out. All right, so PI with entrapment. It's about 4 miles away on Washington Street, so we can go down there and look, get away from the drunk for a minute.
Attention East District 42, Acre 322, Acre 322. Person injured accident, East Washington Street, North Drexel Avenue. A silver sedan that passed smaller and slid off the roadway and struck a house and tree. EMS is en route.
Struck a house and tree. So, police dispatchers said that they slid past and hit another car and then slid off the road and hit a house and a tree.
Information East District is covered run for Washington and Drexel. A silver sedan that passed the caller, slid off the roadway and struck a house and a tree. So medics are routed 103. Acre 350.
Yep, East 4th Street, Michael, yeah. So we're going over here and check it out. Like I said, it's about 4 miles away, unfortunately.
Clear. Second is Wisconsin, Washington, Drexel.
Yeah, I'll go over there. If I can see a car, 2 cars, Washington. Yeah, that's just like where I'm at.
Okay. So we're getting a little bit more information now. This car that was that's involved in this accident, they reported shots fired out in that area earlier, and they believe this car was running from the police. Lifeline landing beside us. But apparently this car may have been the one that was involved in some shots fired out over on this side and was running from police and lost control of the car. No, I'm not a cop. I'm a firefighter medic. I'll get it pinned up there, guys. I'll get my bio pin shortly. Oh, is DJ in here? DJ, I haven't seen him. If you are DJ, we'll get your wrench. If Mom ain't gave you your wrench there, we'll get you one. If DJ's in here, I know he's getting a wrench. We just told him when he came over. Ma has that capability too. But I am not a police officer, guys. I'm fire. I do fire and EMS. 35 years.
Dumpster, the other cars first, right to that. It drove
The car did hit.
We do have a high
So they just made a full box alarm to this. So this put a full box response for the fire department here. The car hit the corner of the building, it said. Well, Michael, I do gig work during the day too, but for this type of stuff, I don't really know. Devious Dasher, if you want to watch gig work and stuff. You'll see his pin come through. I would definitely recommend him, but for police and stuff, I've been kind of picky. I've been looking on some of my off time, looking at some of the other ones. There's a sheriff in Minnesota, but he has some of his deputies do it like for an hour or so during the day. But the only problem is a lot of you got to watch. I don't like the First Amendment auditors. That's the stuff I don't like. The officers already have enough problem as it is out here. Then, okay, Battalion 5's on the scene. I don't want the First Amendment auditor stuff. People come out here antagonizing police officers and cause an issue. That's what I don't like. DJ, sorry, brother, got you since mom's been busy here. Got you. Hold on a second. There you go, DJ. You should be set now. All right, DJ, I got your wrench there. 131, 23 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button for me. You guys have been great. For the 5th week me doing this, you guys have been awesome. For me to get to do this, and I love Okay, guys, we're in a dilemma here. We're pulling up. We're not too far. We're going to pull up on we're going to go to the police call. That's where we're going first. The car into hitting the corner. But directly to the left of me right now, guys, we got a working building fire right to the left of me. I literally just passed it. Oh. Never mind. They just disregard them. They said it was the fire was at a dumpster out back. They're New York and Sherman, so they got it. We're pulling up on the scene here, guys. I just got to find a place to kind of park, and I will walk over to this. I think I'm think I'm gonna use the we're gonna use the gas station here. We're gonna park over here at the gas station side. Take an extra battery with us. We'll go down here. Got to remember to take you guys off of. All right, be right back. All right. There went Battalion 5. He just left. I said it's a little warmer tonight, so that's the good part. And actually, so like I said, it's another block. It's about a block down, but I didn't want to fight with these guys to get around. So we're going to sneak up this way. Like I said, I know it's hit into the corner of the house.
Back to Silver 2000 Continental to Eddie's Falling 6223 Newberry Court.
Get my hoodie up. They're on the opposite side of the street, so we're gonna kind of walk in the street since the snow. There we go. And it looked like my mic reconnected. I actually did pull it out by accident. So I apologize on that. Oh, the car is inverted, guys. He is upside down. Look at this. That is inverted. He did slide and flipped it into the corner of the house. So yeah, he did do pretty good. So we're gonna get up here and look around in this side. Got quite a few still coming through. Like I said, thought it was the guy that was running from the police after reported shots fired. So I'm going to try to stay on this side so that way they hopefully don't toss me away. But yeah, it's up there pretty good, guys. But get you guys a look here. So he has a concrete barrier around that house, as you can see. So that's what he hit and flipped. So he took out a fire hydrant, sounds like too. He's going away. I'm going to go down on the street. Since they got it blocked off, we're going to the street side here. A little bit nicer on myself. So you got that up there. So this is, looks like where they may have came through. You got a seed hit right here. And he must have rode and flipped it completely. Like I said, this is at Washington and Drexel on the east side of Indianapolis. I think the engine's getting ready to leave. I don't know if we can get through here or not. Yeah, let's see here. Is he gonna back up? Yeah, he's going backwards. Okay. So, wait. Luckily, it didn't go into the house. Pretty good. So they still got Sherman Street stuff going on. They disregarded everybody, but there's still a couple engines over there. But I guess the hydrants that they tried to took out, maybe. So. Squeezing through. And now you're hearing the dog barking inside.
Sir, you have background keystone and where? 3-2 is a stop down.
So the guy said,
And it was 761 Evelyn boyfriend. So we required a sewer for the investigation. That wasn't running out of sense. Do you need another car?
yeah, I'm gonna see if they're. I'm gonna walk over to the other side of the sidewalk, but I don't want to make them mad.
373 and 342 domestic.
It can get busy here, yes. Indianapolis can get busy. It's the 14th largest city in the United States, so we're kind of like a small city, but we're not. And we get stuff from Chicago and Detroit, and a lot of other stuff come here, so it can get pretty nasty here some nights. Unfortunately, our crime rate has gone up, and so is the homicide rate in the last 5 years. Every year has been pretty much more than each year. Each additional year has been more. So, like I said, for reference, it's Washington Street right there in Drexel.
Was from out of town and he was trying to go inside the hotel and his car automatically locked and his dog is locked.
No, so the initial reports that we're hearing was he may have been involved in some shots fired call earlier, and the police was looking for him and stuff, and he was trying to get away from the area from where the police were. As you can see, the front rim off that tire, off that car, is completely busted off. Hey, Sarge, do you mind if I get it on that side of the sidewalk over there? I just want to make sure you have had a problem going on that side of the sidewalk for my pictures. I just always ask.
No, I appreciate it.
I met some people, since I'm doing with the phone, but my other stuff, but I always make sure that way you guys don't get mad. Just try to stay out of your way. Thank you, sir. All right. All right. Sneak around this way. Sergeant, I can come over here. That makes it a little better. And I said it could be a crazy night, guys. There we go. We're up a little bit higher here. So, if you, huh?
You see anything?
No, I'm the media, doing media stuff.
Okay. You know what the citizens use them?
Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna mute you guys for just a second. Okay, sorry guys, I muted that for a minute. There was a little private conversation there. So this little backside view here. Yeah, so there's a stone wall here. Yeah, for the trim around their house. And when he hit that, and there's the hydrant, I'll get the picture of the hydrant up here where we walk by. The officer was just asking me something, and when they're doing that, I will. I can't see. I don't know what you can't see. Yeah, they did transport one that was in from this. They left in the ambulance in stable talking condition. We don't know if he was a driver or anything. I didn't get any of that information. Nope, he's not dead. So it's not a fatality accident. Last thing they knew that he was taken off from the officers coming on a shots fire call. And like I said, sometimes when I do mute that, guys, it's not to be disrespectful for you. That's I still do the fire and EMS side, but I have to build a personal relationship with some of these guys out on the street again. And that's what I'm doing, so I'll mute stuff. They're looking for a handgun. That's what they're pretty much looking for right now. Someone thinks there may be a revolver or something, so they're just trying to see if they can find a handgun or anything inside this vehicle. And it looks like to be a Mercury Sable. That's what it looks like from upside down. Probably the 07, 2012 Mercury Sable. I think that's probably what it looks like from here. Just looking at the body and the frames of it, looks like a Mercury Sable. But they did transport one out of here, so basically now they're just going to have to do their investigation, wait on a record, and get that done. So we're going to head over towards the New York Street on that fire. You can see there's where he took out the hydrant, guys, also. So he flipped it sideways right here. You can see that spot right there to the hydrant. Before he hit this wall, he was already sideways coming through the street there. So we're gonna head back over here, guys. So yeah, so he was coming through and just going back here, looking at his tire marks, guys. There's where he came through all the way through here. He was floating because there's his tire marks all the way to here. And that's where he got sideways. You can see that. It's a half a block right there, guys, before he hit the curb. So, all right. So they're just going to finish their investigation up now. And they're going to also going to take one to the hospital there. He'll probably get followed to the hospital. So medic 15, and then like I said, he had to be going pretty quick, guys. I mean, you see right here's the house, and that's where he's at. This is where he went off the road, so it wasn't like a little short distance. Sneak around these guys, stay on the street for a little bit. Oh. Since the apartment complexes didn't shovel their sidewalks here. All right, we're going to head back to the car. Washington and Drexel. Washington and Drexel. So that would be about 4600 East Washington Street. Sorry, 4600 sounds about right. Sorry? My truck. Up truck. So I was listening. Still on the fire. Doesn't look like I don't know what happened over there. They disregarded everybody at the New York Street.
Attention Southwest 62 robbery notice has just occurred. 4887 Kentucky Avenue, Shell gas station. 4800 60 West, stand by for further.
So the Shell gas station over towards Kentucky and high school sounds like. That's the Shell on Kentucky Avenue.
324 and 145 occurred 2 minutes ago. More follow. No, 359 dispatch, not 329.
All right. Whew. All right. We're back here, guys. So we're gonna hit the next one up. How's it going, guys? You guys doing all right? Not too bad. I think yeah, I think this one's going good for that. There he goes. They think he was the one that was. They just had a shots fired call over in the area. They think that's what he was running from. Yeah. So that's why he smoked it pretty good. So the hydrant, he took the hydrant completely out. So yeah, you guys be safe, man. All right.
Attention, 72, Edward, 223, Edward, 223, no information yesterday. Michigan and 92nd Street.
North.
Investigation there. Southbound lanes at 92 morning, 30
All right, let me get you guys. I gotta get reconnected here. If I can keep getting this charged. I'm not used to it being on the side with this device. Okay, reconnected. Okay, so when I connect the phone back up to the charger, it makes it reset. So I have to give it a second for the mic to be working. Man, that car, that's nasty. That was a nasty wreck. He is lucky he's alive. Yeah, you're welcome, Andy. And like I said, this stuff here, I love doing fire. Yeah, I forgot to bring my gloves. They were in the car here, but that's a bad habit. Leaving out of the car and forget my gloves. Even though they're with me, and a hoodie. Or not a hoodie, but a actual pullover. But I love fire and EMS. That's what I did 35 years working medical. I miss them on the streets, really. I'd love to fight a fire again. I mean, I've had 3 back surgeries, so that's kind of out of the question. But I'd love to fight a fire again. I don't think you ask any fireman, anybody's been a fireman, if after they left and retired and not fighting fires, ask them, would you love to go back in to fight another one? They probably all tell you yes. And it's kind of like one of your last things you want to do before you'd ever stop being retired or do anything is be in a working fire. But unfortunately, so they're still down here. What was your question? I seen somebody said something. Yeah, I'm just listening to the police and fire scanner on this part, and I'm just following them. Anything that sounds close and interesting, we're going on. So this is where they had the reports of the fire at. So when I was heading here, remember I said there was a report of a building fire or something. They're picking up hose now. They had disregarded everybody. This is the New York Street where they were reports of a fire, building fire, which you can see it's right there. It looks like the car lot. You can see the power companies over there killing the power. So if I actually zoom in here, guys, I just want to say the shed. So that's why they said it was a shed. The small building right there for the car lot. That's what you can see, the sidings where they ripped it out and stuff. So that's what caught on fire. And apparently they got a pretty quick knock because that is a shed basically. I mean, that's probably a 14 by 10 for the car lot, if that, maybe a 20 by 20. So yeah, and that's Power Light Company or AES now. So that's engine 27. It's on the scene there first, and their ladder right behind them.
Southwest responding to a robbery of a business that is confirmed with no injuries. Cat 136.
So the Shell gas station robbery has been confirmed. So short black male, all black clothes. On that one that robbed the Shell gas station on the southwest side of me. Over on Kentucky Avenue. The only Shell I know on the Kentucky Avenue southwest side is the one at High School Road and Kentucky Avenue. Unless they've opened up another one over there, which is a possibility, you know. But that's the only one I can think of on top of my head. All right. Yeah. 1:53. So 53 minutes, guys. And man, there's some craziness going on tonight in the city. We definitely have some crazies here. That was one messed up car and a little fire there that we heard it go out right when I was coming by it, but obviously it was nothing. So, so we got that. We got Shell gas station robbed.
It'll be a water main break, not a hydrant leaking. What terminal you at? I'm at IMO 2.
And obviously, you guys seen the ambulance leaving with the gentleman or stuff out here. He was being followed with the police behind him because they obviously think he was maybe involved with some shots fired call. Now, where it happened at, I don't know on the shots fire call because he was going the opposite direction. But about a half an hour before this happened, or not half an hour before, about 1 o'clock, right before I went live, there was reported shots fired and a possible person shot in the 5200 block of East Washington Street, which, you know, be a mile, just about a mile east of there, be at right there, Washington and Emerson, but the direction he was going, he was heading that way, so that'd be the opposite way. Most likely he was over here in Temple, Oxford, this area here, Washington, a rural area, which is gunshot heaven. This is not a very good neighborhood. slowly, surely, it's got worse and worse here, guys, in this area. Like I said, you guys before, engine 11, which is up here on the left, Washington State, and the fire engine 27, which we just seen there on that corner of New York Street on that little fire. Those are one of the two busiest fire engines and firehouses in the city. Not only are they getting a ton of first aid and gunshots and stuff like that, they get a lot of working fires in this area too. So some people love that type of activity on the fire department, to be on a busy house like that. Some want to be on a slower house. But a couple of guys walking down the street there. I know Medic 11, people wanted to work with that medic truck forever and a day. There used to be a waiting list to try to get on that truck. Because there's Medic 11, they're sitting back there beside the firehouse there. But this area gets a lot of gunshots and stuff. And then to your right, if this geographical area, Tech High School is be to the right of us here in the Michigan Street.
Black male, all black clothing with ski mask, with black seminate auto handgun. That's going to be from 4,800, 4800 Kentucky Avenue. So that would most likely be it. I don't know, unless it's the one down by Tibbs. There's a gas station down by Tibbs in that area. I don't think it's a Shell though. Kentucky Avenue is one of them screwed up streets for me because it runs, vertically. It's north and south, but it kind of runs east and west, kind of too. Because High School Road 6300, Lyndhurst is 40 or 53. Tibbs and Hope Road's 38. But in between Hope Road and the high school up there, we're in the Mars Hill area. I know there's a Speedway. There is another gas station before the Burger King up on the left. That could be a Shell. I'm not sure. But there's another gas station right there too. Oh. Yeah, you guys there, sitting there. You guys are definitely chatting it up. I love it. Talk amongst each other. This is how we build a channel, guys. Get to know each other. Oh, Greyhound Bus Station. Mike, ain't that where you said all the happened? Greyhound Bus Station?
Information found.
So, subject keeps telling us to leave and keeps coming back.
Ski mask and a black semi-automatic handgun. From side 136 at 40 to 359, 369, 331, travel with the subject, 253, 9104, Keystone Crossing.
Sorry. But yeah, so like I said, I do the gig work, guys, beforehand, and this is how the channel got started, and it's still going to have some gig work stuff on it, obviously, from the initial stuff. And then Friday and Saturday nights, we're going to do the fire and police chase. And then, like I said, hit the, besides liking and subscribing to the channel, hit that notification bell. So if I do go live, which like I did Thursday night, you guys can see it live. Which, if you look back into history, we had a working building fire on Shelby Street and another car into a building. Actually went to a house and went through it. And you guys will be able to see that and catch it live.
Because if I'm not working and something pops up and I'm close, I'll go to it. So we're gonna head over here to the Greyhound bus station. They're just coming to run someone off, but I guess security keeps telling them to leave, but he keeps coming back. To the right, this is the tin roof. And then Gamebridge Fieldhouse for the home of the Pacers up here on the left.
Sound like Officer Gillespie. Use your identifiers when you're getting up, especially as busy as it is, please. Pick up your police cars, right there, go to the fight outside of Gunners. Still on 6331 run.
There was a captain just going down Georgia Street there. Captain stays busy, guys. The downtown captain, when you guys see me go by in the unmarked black Charger, he's a good captain. He's active. He's not one of the ones that sits back and tells them, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. He's busy. Yep. They're going somewhere. There's another one. We're going to go this way with the captain, guys. Shit. I don't know where they're going. I haven't heard the dispatch.
Pathfinder.
So they're right here. That's on the left. Something's going on.
Activated garage door and courtyard door at 1:59 a.m. Available homicide supervisor for the 348, are you going to need a rep? It appears to be something really different. I don't know my doors want it, but I can lock it. I think it's.
Come with it was a report of a burglary in progress, but no one's here.
I can send you the number. It's Charles 313. She's requesting a homicide supervisor. He's focused on medics for adult female, legacy, and kind of difficult breathing.
So it's all locked. Okay. It's all locked up, so.
Shots coming from Troy, Carson area.
Troy and Carson. Reported 10 shots.
Stand by on rush. 3
And you see the captain, he was right there up at the door checking to see it. So, like I said, the cars that are downtown, so they're called the set. So if you guys hear them say the set cars, that's the Meridian Street cars. So some of them are working there on district. They're on. This is their actual district they work, but they have them stationed there. And then some of them are working overtime, and they'll stay there and won't leave that area. Some of them working for the bars. They won't go nowhere because they're getting paid by the bars. So
Yes, I got him on the way. It's 324 New York.
she's. I'm seeing. I heard a ding, so I'm getting ready. Give me a minute, Mom. Ooh.
Additional, and that's white male has been previously trespassed and is highly intoxicated.
Sorry, Gig is in chat. What she did. Ukraine, okay. Okay, DJ Indianapolis. Thanks, DJ. I'm gonna pull up. We're almost at. They all took off from the Greyhound bus station. So Troy and Keystone, they were saying they were hearing the shots over there too. I said the White Castle here is right across the street from that Greyhound. Wow, it looks like almost looks like someone took that fence out. But
The shots fired, flying cars. I've got another caller, UND Craven Hall. 10 possible shots fired south of her location. She believes on Castle. There are multiple subjects running around in the park block between her building and Castle Avenue, and 6 vehicles fled the scene.
all right.
328, we had an Airbnb party, 1460 Castle. On New Year's Eve, it's probably there. 367, 339, and alarm at 6363 Spring Mill Road. Clear out. Yeah, we're out from Car Central. I'm not seeing anything over here. Control, can you make that Carson address the primary and change our location to there? Great. 207, it's a Holiday Park.
Try look in here.
Trying to say here says Southwest Fall Class.
Indianapolis, Indiana. Sorry guys, I'm just stop for a minute.
East Troy Avenue and Carson Avenue. I have a caller on Ottavian Avenue and East Castle Avenue stating that there are multiple subjects now running to a four-door gray car. They haven't left yet. I will get direction of travel when leaving.
See, so if you're listening to an online scanner in Indianapolis, the most frequently listened to because it's nonstop. Crime of all kinds, stuff like that. Yes, it is. And you gotta, and if you don't know, the districts and kind of be able to piece it together.
Typical be in the auditorium, 8 hours. Everybody, I just want to confirm you want to change to the address to 1415 Castle. Yeah, it sounds like that's more where they're coming from. I'm clear, you just not on C in this regard. I'm clear. 339, are you clear? Main building there.
Okay, Maul, here, see, that one's got the wrench. She had one. Was she in the chat earlier? There he is. Hey, Mary, I have to find out what's going on. I don't know what happened.
352, I'm sending you a battery report. 324, 10.
I don't know what happened there. Mary, if you're still here, I don't know what happened. I can't see the chat while I was driving. You should be able to. You had I don't know why the wrench disappeared. It's not working. So try it again if you're still in here. If not, I'll send you a message. Yep, Lucas Oil Stadium's right across the street, a block away.
There's also an orange Jeep now following the blue Honda. It's from Bedford right heading towards the university.
There's some drunks next door running somewhere.
336, you're with 69 at 910 Battle.
663,
Baker 363, Baker 330, domestic 11105, Deer Valley Drive.
Man.
Item 367 at dispatch. 330, 363, 210 is the female complainant sister versus brother who threw a walker at her. The caller's now downstairs.
Sorry, guys, I was sending a message. Someone, no, they went there. The shots fired, but they're just going to be looking for a car there. So that's nothing to really head up to. Some reason, all right, it got rid of my moderator spots, disappeared, so it should be back, Ma. I don't know why. Obviously, you have the capabilities of getting into it too, but I don't know why it didn't work. But hopefully, it works now. It was showing you had the wrench. I don't know what. It's got to be glitching somewhere somehow. Yeah, I was sitting there typing something and was checking on my Active 911. I was looking up something on there. No, that's the actually the post office, downtown post office. And on the other side, that's Lucas Oil Stadium. And all these people, we're like I said, we're at the White Castle, and they're all loud because right next to it's the Red Garter, one with the little red stripe around it. That's your downtown strip club. And you think you'd have more problems there, but you hardly hear any calls, Timmer. Except for some drunks out there yelling. just yelling, acting drunks. All right.
Control 835, David, I help
So I don't know what happened to my page for a minute. So everything kind of disappeared on everybody.
205,
So DJ, thank you for helping Ma out there real quick. Apparently, some reason
367, 331.
my wrenches have disappeared from people and stuff like that. No, I do fire and EMS. Sorry, I normally have it pinned at the bottom, and I got busy, and then apparently we're having some having some glitches. So I don't know why, but normally I'd have it pinned down at the bottom. We're trying to get to it if I can get it pinned down there again. But apparently YouTube is having some glitches for me. Oh.
On Castle Ave. Control 340, can you look up first? Go ahead. You guys got anything?
I'm getting ready to take the polygraph. Okay. So, to become a trooper, hopefully you get through that. No, for, okay, that's going to be. There was no one shot. IMPD. A friend that knows someone in HR and stuff. They say just about every class going through when they're going through the process. Obviously, if you're at the polygraph, you're almost done. But there was always one or two that gets kicked out during the polygraph. Any guesses why they get kicked out? It's not for the lying. It's they ask them a question, they tell them the truth, but you have any idea what the reason is? Anybody take a crazy guess? Pin it? Okay.
370, I just now got that.
Give me a minute and let me stop up here on the right and I will take care of that. And I will see if you guys, what you're saying, guesses what they get kicked out of the process for. And it happens during the polygraph. And it's not because they lied. They just ask them a question and it's the answer they give, which is what's getting them tossed out. Oh, the icicles. You know what? We're just for a second be off the street. We're just pull into the convention center piece here for a minute. And I can look at your guys' chat and do something real quick. All right. There we go. Gotcha. Pin. Got it. All right. It's pinned at the bottom now. And let's get back to this. As soon as I find it again. There we go. Don't know what happened. That one's fixed. Okay, that one's fixed too now. All right. The other one's to go whenever you bring them in. All right, so let me back up here a little bit. Retired Indiana State Trooper, thank you for their service. There, downtown smells bad. Yeah, it's nasty sometimes. Princeton, not that I know of. Well, they're not lying. I mean, it's obviously a polygraph, and it's not what they're getting kicked out. It's not for that. admitted to weed. No, they don't kick you out for saying you smoked or tried weed. Just seeing. Yeah, that's a good one, Christy. What they do during their job on duty now. No marijuana. You think marijuana and stuff. No, they actually don't care if you actually admit to trying marijuana and drugs before. And if you're doing legal, they're not legal, but you admit to it, they don't have a problem. But the thing that they're getting now, which is funny, and I don't know why they just pop them. They ask you a ton of different questions. Admitted a crime. No, everybody's kind of probably, no, not everybody, but most people committed a crime probably once or twice in their life. I mean, first time I ever committed a crime, I stole some Tic Tacs because my mom said I couldn't have them. I took some orange Tic Tacs from a Kmart. And then when I got out to the car, I opened up and started eating, and she sent me right back in, and I had to tell them I took them. Let's see. All right, there we go. So, when they're asking different questions about everything, polygraph, just get their answers, see if they lie or tell the truth. Having sex with animals. Don't ask me why. And for some reason, they don't get hired for that.
Abdominal methane B. Medic 545828 Wildflower Hurdle. Abdominal methane B. 221 hours.
But something they ask them about the animals, if they've ever had sex with animals, and that's why they don't get hired. I don't know why they don't hire for that. And some of the times wonder and think. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, we always make if there's any country people out here, they always used to tell them, about the sheeps, ma, because the DNA is pretty close and stuff. But there's been, people they've said about sheeps in their life, and I guess dogs, not really cats, but like dogs and stuff, because I've heard some crazy shit before, guys. Peanut butter and stuff like that, male and females. Even on the fireside, I don't, since that's because we're talking about the animals. I've got a call before with for a female to take her to the hospital because had a snake put into her private area, and they couldn't get it out, and she believed it died. Yeah, I've had some stupid stuff with animals, so yeah, I don't know, but what the deal is with that, but I couldn't imagine that. Sorry, I know that was a little off topic and something you probably didn't think you'd hear, but some of that stuff I've heard before is like crazy. All right. Let's go back here and see what the bar life was looking like. 2:25. It's about time for them to be getting kicked out of the bars. And it looks like there's all these cars parked where they ain't supposed to park. At least I got my spot back. At least I was able to get back in the spot here. Oh, what we got going on here? started coming out. Looked like he.
Edward 223, break 346, Edward 223, break 346, meeting alarm, cycle of 15, cable with drive, left driver, 7 north, 3750 west. Edward 223,
Normally thought we seen.
225, for Polygraph.
That's when they kind of act stupid. Normally it's parking wrecks, but probably just too drunk and got kicked out and he got mad. Looks like he's kind of pleading his case there. Yep, someone just went and brought his jacket to him, so he got kicked out. Oh, parking wrecks letting out.
Panic alarm is going to be grade 2012 Honda Odyssey license plate 005080 Indiana plates. There.
Jose, look right underneath you, that little pin mark. Tells you exactly what you just asked and the question you just asked, and that answer's right there. So I heard some female screaming, but
Units for the panic alarm, driver's name is going to be Sean, the white female, glasses, dark hair, phone numbers in the run.
so parking wrecks, that's normally where most of our action happens. Here. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of people walking under the bridge. I was like hearing a lot of loud noise and stuff.
Now getting a report of a disturbance at that address, and your caller is specifically asking for you to return. You want me to do this to your start another or treat this separate?
Still getting loud up underneath the bridge. These guys are just kind of chilling over here now. Don't look like they're doing anything, just kind of chilling.
Units for the panic alarm, she has flat tire. She does have passengers in the vehicle.
Attention Southwest 31, Berkeley residence just occurred 834 South Norfolk Street, more to follow 800 South, 5500 West.
Oh. And of course, the females that don't wear their clothes here. Like I said, it is 28 degrees. It is a little warmer today than what it has been. Okay, they're all left now.
Even 349, right 230. Two males came to the door and robbed the caller at gunpoint. 5-minute delay is a button gray Ford F-150 on no direct cop.
Someone else getting robbed tonight. People have been kind of stupid in the city. Oh, I can gladly say I have never been kicked out of a bar.
There's a black male with a white.
Fentanyl deaths. It's kind of slowed down a little bit right now. There's still a ton of overdoses, though, unfortunately. I mean, there he is. What are they going on? Hold on.
There was just a theft from vehicle report over there.
Oh, theft of a vehicle again down there by Kilroy's. They had 6 cars broke into a couple weeks ago. But it's bad that on the ambulances now carries more Narcan and stuff on their trucks than they do pain meds or any other stuff. What is an Indianapolis Fire Department? IFD is that's the abbreviation. Indianapolis Fire Department. IMPD that you're hearing, that's the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. So that's where you're going to hear most of them. And then you hear like IEMS, that's the Indianapolis Emergency Medical Service. That's the ambulance, main 911 service for ambulances here. Most everybody uses initials, kind of like NYPD, but most people know that's the New York Police Department. So action, let's go. Yeah, no, normally Park and Recs is I don't know.
2014 Chevy Silverado with the lifted kit versus caller. Have a direction of travel from the suspect.
Parks and Recs is a bar, hip hop bar, dance club.
Encircle for me to be in the neighborhood. More to follow. 475. 227 from Southern Harvard. They didn't have a direction of travel, but they seemed to think they went to West Washington Street, but that's just, suspicion.
Taco Bell last night was a lot of pissed off people when the guy passed out in there. They couldn't get their food. I know that was a lot of people mad.
When they came in, but they stole his car, which was the gray Ford F-150.
So the gray F-150 that we were hearing in this background there was stolen now.
Units are often a call for help, 3413 North Emerson Avenue. Female called back and asked for an interpreter, but then disconnected. It looks like she may have moved across the street. PD 3402 North Emerson Avenue.
Are there any, do we have the caller on the phone still?
It's one of a different officer. And there's one that was just looking at me inside the car. He's parked over to the left of me. He's not one I know. Not down here a lot. They rather sexually display and not wear a jacket. Yeah, that's they don't wear clothes. That's for dang sure.
I'm sending you and see the complainant pending over at 2180 Yorkshire Court. 2482, 31 and 330. So shots fired, 1721 Hartfield Drive. 230.
231. I'm trying to read up on some of the chat here.
3 minutes after.
Canadians, yeah, from experience, an Uber is about 60 times cheaper than a DUI. Our DUI, $8,000 to $10,000 with a half decent attorney, I would say.
First one's going to be
not counting the loss of your license for the year and
last name Jones, first name, then on this,
fees to get them back.
then on initial G, 1013 of bank.
I have to ask, you were a firefighter. Did you ever work for Indianapolis Motor during the month of May? Yes, Michael. I still do. Except for last year I didn't because I had my back surgery. I worked for the track rescue team, yes.
Call this out. Second one's going to be last name.
So when you're looking at the page, this page, you'll see the picture of me with the track mascot.
1013. I apologize. 62305.
Units en route for that call for help, 3413 North Emerson Avenue.
So Michael, she was just curious. Mom wants to know why'd you ask that? She was just out of curiosity. So am I. Just from going back and looking at the profile. I mean, I don't have a problem. I've said it before. Michael, because if I play my cards right, I'll be able to work there this year for the Indianapolis 500, which has always been a bucket list for me. Mike, are you a firefighter? Are you a certified firefighter 1 and 2 or record experience? If you do, I can get you in contact with the person that's doing the hiring because they're in the process of doing that now for next year, this year stuff. So send me an email, Michael. I know you have earlier, but if you are sorry, if you're a certified firefighter 1 and 2, I'll get you in contact with the person that's doing the hiring. And if you got a resume ready and stuff like that, the basic resume, you know, they're getting ready to do the interviews.
1340 Eagle View Drive at the Cracker Barrel, Shaw Manager Office.
Okay, thanks for into my traffic investigation. Okay.
Mike, she's just trying to keep everybody and go through it all. She's kind of by herself tonight and don't have a lot of other people helping, so she's trying to stay up on it. Indianapolis, Indiana, Sam.
Control's taking off.
Oh, someone's taking off.
We're taking off
That Ford truck. They're in that Ford truck that was stolen. It just took off from them. They got a car chase going on somewhere on the east side now.
Control.
Was any damage to the Mercedes?
10-4. So it's either maybe on the northwest side. I don't know. Trying to find out.
I'm clear. 339 and 367 at 234.
Okay, Ron. Then we know each other.
Eastbound on Thompson.
Eastbound on Thompson from somewhere. And we know each other. Other than the things is, are you in the pits or on the track or on one of the truck? Pits for the 500 normally and stuff. And turn 2 is where I used to be for NASCAR.
East on Thompson, 75 mile an hour.
326.
Baker 342, Baker 325, 235.
Information, he's kind of run to 3413 North Emerson. It actually turned out to be at 3402 North Emerson at the Shell station at the 187.
So 314 they wanted for anything besides sleep. Control for 225. So 361. What was the original call?
Rolling disturbance.
Southbound stopping and turning it. Okay.
Southbound west.
Westbound on Thompson.
Westbound on Thompson.
So we only got sleep right now, so I turn things.
It's beach for 12, that's number 7.
Sun 26 control. Clear on that. Thank you.
Westbound Churchman. Northbound Churchman.
So Beach Grove is the one got the car chase going on. Okay, Michael. Yeah, email me.
Does the Santa Fe still need to be towed or did it get picked up yet? Yeah, no, 326 in the area. I'll be going out for one.
Somebody on a side. I ain't come.
Good. She don't want some rest. Okay.
Frank, do you want to start?
All right, thank you.
Westbound.
350 Channel 10, 529.
339, what was your last?
Jacksonville, Alabama. All right, Melissa.
Change your location.
Yeah, you're talking about the radio? No, it's busy. And then if you're talking about the bar people, no.
Continue on
So he's staying over in that Beach Grove area. That's Park and Recs.
secondhand information, brother versus live female. Harassment complainant, brother.
And that's where other stuff happens.
Southeast, K9 Southeast.
Michigan.
So now they're asking for a canine over in that area, just in case it bells.
Back towards you.
Yeah. 221 off clear, 320.
Speed 80, no traffic.
Wait before they leave. Okay.
I think he's gonna bail on him. Put this up here. I'm gonna see if this will sit up in this area for a minute.
You say 3 Thompson? Westbound Thompson. Westbound Thompson. So you know that truck comes back.
There we go.
He said he ran another vehicle, ran them off the road, and then blocked the caller and we'll say reckless driving.
Rammed the driver.
Westbound approaching Emerson.
So he's coming back towards Emerson.
331 on the shots fired, 1741 Hartfield Drive. Westbound approaching Emerson.
So I'm gonna do this. I know it's my channel, so don't say that when I ask this question. Do you guys want me to hang out here? See what happens in the bars if we get a fight out here on the streets where they're acting crazy? It's 2:43.
Can you go with that?
Or do you want me to start heading towards Beach Grove where this guy's been running around circles running from the police?
Clear, keep it in frame.
Melissa, no, it's down at the bottom. It's pinned. So
I didn't get a return on the plate you gave me. I changed the D to an O when it comes to
I'll leave it to you guys. I don't have a problem with either way. Of course, normally as soon as I leave here, like last time something happened, but you guys make up the thing. Do you want me to go see what happens on this police chase? See if we can actually get some footage of him running from the police, or
Southbound Redford. Got a dead end in here.
oh, never mind. He's going to go in the dead end and Beach Grove. It sounds like it may be over. It's going to be a foot chase in a second, I think.
Southbound Redford to dead. Control 249. Go ahead.
325 on
Watch the drunks, yeah.
Southbound Gwinnett Court.
In case it'll be over before you get there. Stay.
0 was my OLN, please.
Sit tight. Okay.
Southbound Gwinnett Court. Go ahead.
Adam 325, Adam 338. Disregard.
Back out to Redford.
No, not all police officers are bad. There are some, but not all of them.
I do not believe they will pay for that. It will have to come from a robbery detector.
Westbound Redford.
Okay.
Going back out tonight.
Going back out tonight.
So he's coming back out to 9th Street.
North on my
He's negative with a valid driver's license.
I don't have police lights, guys.
Respond to the detection high school.
North on 9. Speed 70, no traffic.
So he's doing 70 miles an hour running from these guys. So the question is that the other thing, since it's happened before, is these intoxicated people. Well, my doors are locked. But I'm half tempted if someone gets in my car again. Someone thought I was an Uber one night sitting here and started getting in my car. If they get in my car and act like Uber, I'm just going to start driving and get somewhere and tell them they owe me some money and
So I got your
get out.
data for the Santa Fe. It's going to be Hannah sitting out.
Approaching church height.
Just pick up like an extended cab, single cab.
So this lady sit right in front of me. He's kind of intoxicated. Put her glasses on.
Northbound 9 through Church Road. East Home.
They're trying to figure out their Uber. They're so kind of a little too intoxicated.
Continuing southbound through Church Road. Continuing southbound through Church Road.
Well, no, not really. They got my car. Thought I was an Uber. They should be pay attention, right? Read the license plate. That's what I would think, but I do agree. I understand what you're saying about the kidnapping, but it wouldn't be kidnapping if they got in here on their own free will.
Westbound Ash. Westbound Ash. 321
Thank you, Terrence. Like I said, I do fire and EMS most of my life. I still do work for immediate care.
Good. What's going wrong with him? Control 53.
So he's still going, guys.
Southbound Rotherham Circle.
Frank 230. You have a road right there to give ETX.
So he must know his way around Beach Grove.
Back out to the lane. Back out 9. Southbound 9.
Because he's back on 9th Street again at Beach Grove. He must know Beach Grove. He's staying in that area. So most of the time, if you're the ones that are running from the police like that and they stay in an area like that, they know that area, they live in that area.
What reference tag? 54, 1 north, 52, 30 east.
Because that way, if they get out, they can try to get to a house and hide. But he's still over at 9th and Redford. He's right there by them apartment complex. Oh, one just fell.
I gotta get him.
Approaching Thompson. Approaching Thompson. Or comes to stop. Trying to get him. Ran through that noise westbound Thompson. Westbound Thompson. Alright, continuing westbound Thompson. Continuing westbound Thompson. Approaching Sherman. Westbound Thompson, approaching Sherman. 325, 373, disturbance, Indy 73, 3000 Rockville.
I got a ticket for improper storage in a motor vehicle, bringing it home. That's crazy. For what?
They said there's a carrying in the area.
Okay, sorry, it's reading backwards. Okay. They might have stop sticks, yeah. I had a clean record or purchased a Glock and it had been laser etched and hard case with a trigger lock on it. That's strange. I mean, if you're in a pickup truck, you really don't have a trunk to do it. But if you're the weapon and bullets and the clip were separated from each other, you should be fine. You should have been fine. As far as I know, I mean, obviously in a car, you got to put it in the trunk and keep it separated. So now, say they're talking about pitting, but it seems like he's trying to, they said baiting, trying to make him do it.
164. It's gonna be a long shot, but stay please out there on the chopper.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. Sorry that happened. Especially, like I said, in a pickup truck, it's kind of hard to. I mean, you still got to separate the pieces, but you can't hardly put it in the very back and slide around in the bed of the truck, you know.
Actual evidence.
Do you mind if I put that on the same as the Mercedes Benz?
Yeah, they can probably both on the same record.
Please. We're at Southport, South End Hill intersection again. Stop in the middle of the intersection again at Southport. We're southbound Emerson from Southport. Southbound Emerson from Southport.
Troy, you like what now?
Going in the Menard spot. Pulling in the Menard spot.
Menards. He's so he left Beach Grove. I'm just surprised he doesn't get over to Southport and get on 65 and get on the interstate.
He wants to try to get sticks out by Leo's.
Northbound Emerson through Southport.
So he's going back to
The guy's behind you.
he's going back to Beach Grove.
535-8 just information. The caller is 14-year-old child refusing to come home, but she's in the apartment. She's just across the street. Woods Drive, female versus female.
I had a clean record my whole life there in Indy until I moved out of the country and got in trouble while on my own.
Still northbound. That's right. Time where you plan that run. Prayer sticks are out.
Yep, he hit the spike stick.
See that Nissan got added to the
So they got a good stick on him.
North District 53, Adam 355 Baker 125, Adam 355 Baker 125 at CMS 2524 Solana Place, apartment 301. Mail phone requesting medics for 3 subjects that were maced at Commerce Pub. There's a lot of yelling in the background. The medics are requesting police. North, 2500 East. I could copy it. Southbound again. Yeah. The U-turn Miller Road. Hold at 250. And information, I'm not sure if they were identified in that previous incident or not, but the mill refused to give us info. Southbound again. Southbound from Edgewood. So southbound. Went to northbound lane. Southbound. Alright, copy. Go to Southbound Road. Clear from Southport again.
Yeah, and if it was locked, that's if you don't, I get it. A basic attorney should be able to get that taken care of. I meant that does still sound right. In a lock case, separated. Technically, if it's in a lock case, I mean, you gave him the key, but they had to have a warrant, technically. That's why I always tell people, keep your driver's license, obviously we're in a different place, but your registration, the insurance and stuff like that, keep them up like in your visor or something like that. Don't keep them in your glove box. Especially if your glove box has a lock on it. Lock it. Put whatever you want in it, lock it. Only way they can get in it without your permission or warrant is if you got arrested and they have to do an inventory of the car. It's just like your trunk. They can't get into your trunk unless you're getting you got arrested or inventory in it. And that they have to have a warrant to get inside of that locked glove box or trunk. He's still running around up on Emerson in the Southport area now. Yeah, that's stupid. You're protecting yourself in the country, your own house, and stuff like that too. No. There's the captain. Get ready to leave. Captain's always on the move.
He's southbound towards South 11
Any Southwest car that can check no information accident for Southeast. They're out of at Madison and Shelby.
Shelby and Madison reported a possible accident.
4501 Michigan Road, passed by in front of the RH building, a white Hyundai Sonata versus guardrail. Subject slow side, unknown condition. 4400 north, 1200 west.
Okay, thank you. David 353 from Raymond Tips.
All right, what we got here? All right. Ron is correct. Ron is correct. With his legal advice, me and Ron go way back. I'm a state judge in Creek State. And his law enforcement officer.
Lost his front left tire. It's the Crystal Dome line, RH. What's the dog out? Building is at Northwest.
Big Black, thank you for subscribing, sir. They're all coming out of the MB over here now.
You are over ID?
Go ahead and do your north-south split.
Another car 6223 Guilford.
So he's still running around up in the Southport area now. He went from Beach Road to Southport.
Go ahead.
Dispatch have a northwest car on the dispatch cat 213. There's round order on both sides of the street, but more likely that's northwest. Talk to the poles on that side of the street. They can figure it out when they get there.
So you live in Florida, okay? Yeah, I don't know about the ammo and the toolbox in the back, but I mean, what's the difference of having it inside your car and door not being locked? I mean, I don't know. 0 downtown Indianapolis. Can I get a shout out? Because I like and subscribe. Yes, Big Black, thank you for liking and subscribing our page. 150 likes up there. Great job. It's good, guys. We're getting. So he's still running circles up there.
Breeze 21, are you out with them? Clear in 331, you're fast. Very cross. Everyone's having colors here.
Why you got watching at 3 a.m. Columbus, Ohio? So, hey man, they get crazy down here some nights. It's winter though. But we had a pretty bad accident earlier. And like I said, it's winter time, so they normally don't act too much of a fool. Now the summer, when it warms up, they'd definitely be fools down here.
Yeah. Breeze 90, are you clear? 250.
Apprehension 7918 Valley Trace Lane.
Clear.
Tennessee, thank you.
Further description of the truck we're looking for. It's like a dark gray, so it almost looks black. The bed is leaning towards the front of the cab. And it's got a
Zoos is liability insurance and lawsuits, not the crocodile or alligators.
55 on the back.
My messages are being censored, but it's cool. I don't know if it's being censored and you're saying something.
Switch back to your primary.
I haven't seen nothing pop up saying you were censored on anything.
Go ahead.
If you're if we got something in the Nightbot, that means you said something that we shouldn't supposed to, a keyword, but I haven't really seen anything censoring you there.
Use stars away. It's going to be resisting at the minimum. It's whatever it is the originating caller.
Okay.
Yep. Chavez, go whatever. Goodbye. See, that's why your comment didn't even get seen.
328.
Yeah, Mike, we up there heading out there on the vehicle fire. Yeah, I just heard that.
Do you want, do I need a county wagon?
Yes, please.
Okay. 331 is negative on a 2019 Nissan to the Toyota Corolla 3615 Wilson. It'll be in your room.
Night, Timothy from Muncie. Thank you. Yeah, the interstate's one place I don't go. We don't play on the interstate. Too many crazy people, and people don't pay attention to anybody. I don't know why they're hanging out the Indies tonight. Normally they're pretty much ran out there. Look at that. She's cold. Hello. She's cold. This is mine. She found her Uber. There comes her friend.
Yo, Washington, go. We need to go. Washington.
So.
Whoa.
So there's hanging out with MBs. Parker Rex cleared out. That was one of the security guys just walked by there.
31, Frank 361, Frank 363, Frank 351, Frank 363. No information, hit and run. West 38th Street, Moeller Road.
38th and Moeller, hit and run.
Vehicle refusing to stop.
But this is the normal spot that has the problems, and there ain't nobody down there. They all kind of left on time tonight, not like they're supposed to. Just got people hanging out here.
Until they need to stop following. Frank 351, I've got on it at 303. Frank 363, are you clear?
But
That's why I said that info south on Century out pretty well. We can terminate the technical command, and I don't know if it's DPW or citizens, but we let them know that a flat tire was ripped off its base at this intersection.
Okay. At 303, the caller's not the driver, but she's in the vehicle with the subject who's refusing to stop following. They're in a silver Honda Pilot, some big vehicle is a silver Toyota RAV4.
okay.
I mean, since they're better to get a plate and do the dispatch, but they do not need to be following a suspect.
I'm clear, there's possible plate in the run. I'll advise them again. 360.
So they hit and run, they're following them. They keep telling them to stop following them, but they're not listening.
David 353, if you're not there, you can disregard.
So their MB must be emptied out now, since those two officers right there are going to get in their car and leave. They work off duty. Yeah. Very sorry. So they're leaving, so that means the bar is empty inside MB's.
Those are the officers hired there for Indies.
Michigan run, they're still not following southbound Lafayette near 16th Street. They believe the driver's impaired.
So we got hit and run at 16th Lafayette Road now.
Or you can hang up with them if we're not. So we're going to go over here and give I'm clear. The victim is 38 Moeller, supposed to be a red Honda.
So there's like a couple accidents up north. 38th and Moeller, 16th and... So, domino pains at the firehouse.
That's correct. The caller is not the victim, and they continue.
All right, so down to the meridian is pretty much closed up now. Their start. The bars are pretty much empty. Yeah, they were. It's cold. It's winter. Let's see Chip for a minute. I'm gonna go over here. We're sneak down Georgia Street. Oh, here we go. Right there. I don't know what she was arguing with, or who. Boy, they're like packed over here at Kilroy's. Kilroy's is packed. So there's people was hanging out for Kilroy's. They're all chilling because this is probably the easiest place for an Uber for a lot of them. So they come down here to get an Uber. There in South Street.
Twice. I started without the tanker. Try a third time.
The food truck is packed.
South 13 information only on a reckless vehicle possibly involved in a hit and run with no victim on scene at 38th and Moeller. Last seen in the area of 10th and Trop, a possibly intoxicated Hispanic male chair.
Okay, Michigan and Oakland. I was in there looking.
4701. In the area of 10th and Trop, unclear on direction of travel. Will be information only reference CAD 220 at 309.
Okay, so remember I said the guy that was wanted possibly for shots fired and stuff was running, the one that flipped earlier. Michigan and Oakland was reported the gunshot, so I just went back and found it in my histories for my active 911, and that was right over there in that area when I said off of Temple. So that was the area.
324, incomplete call from 911 only, cell 3400 North Hawthorne Lane. 4100 Meadows, that's your line.
So
There's going to be an additional prisoner out holding. It says southeast.
they're all about the same. If you're at the polygraph part, that's almost at the end. Psych test. If you do a psychological test, what is it, the Mississippi or whatever they want to test, how they do it called. That one kind of messes with people because they're asking you the same question about 10 times in 10 different ways. Just to try to see how you answer them, or if you change them. And if you're just starting the process, I always tell people, fire, police, take as many tests as possible for the department, especially if they don't charge you to apply. So like take the test for IPD, and then for Carmel or whatever department, the more times you take the test, the better you get to get better at taking the test. And just remember, you are not competing against the other 2,000 applicants. If you're a white male, you're competing against all the other white males. That's just the fact of reality of life. If you're a black male, you're against all the other black males because unfortunately, most police departments and stuff like that have diverse hiring. So they don't always take the top 40 people out of the thing. They're going to take so many black, so many white, so many females, and vice versa. So you still now vehicle fire again. But that's what sucks. I mean, I understand the reason why they do it. I don't have problems with that. But that just tells you, and part of it, they're not hiring the best candidates on all of the time. They're hiring the best candidate out of each the best candidate out of each thing, out of females, males, stuff. 30 years ago when I tested, and like the review board, if you're early in the early process is doing the review board, they used to have a black male and a white male and a white female and a black female on the board, and they'd ask you questions and see how you answered it. Well, in front of them they have a paper that had keywords on it, and every time you said one of those keywords, you got a check mark on it, and that's how you got your points. The more you scored, the better you did, obviously. I mean, they ask you how to get the cat out of the tree, but you talk about community policing or doing this and helping people on doing this and helping this, and you just hit different keywords, and those keywords gave you points, but it had nothing to do with the cat in a tree. Sounds stupid, but that's how they did it. Now, the interviews, at least here, they record it. So you just got one moderator person in front of you asking you the question, and you answer it, and it's recorded. And then they look back at the recording and get all your answers and cross your I's and dot your T's for your points. So a lot of things have changed from when they all would sit back and wait. Stay in shape. Make sure you can do your physical. Make sure you can run, do your push-ups, sit-ups so much in each minute, 2-minute mark. Make sure you're able to do that stuff.
There's one still active with Jessica. It's protecting Jessica.
Like I said, you make it to the polygraph test stuff. Don't lie. Tell them the truth. Whether it's legal or illegal. If they ask you if you smoke, did drugs or something before, and you smoke, tried a joint once in your life, say, yeah, I did. I tried marijuana when I was a kid or teenager or vice versa. Just tell them the truth. The animal things can't help you on. The psychological tests and stuff, it's a long, drawn out process. And most departments, like right now, IFD just started, I think, the 80th recruit class right now. So the 40 that's going through now are the first 40 out of the last testing process. So these people that's going through now are the first ones off of that list, and they would do another process off of that list or do another class. So normally they get a couple classes out of each testing process. But like I said, don't get discouraged if you don't get hired on the first time. Sometimes some people get lucky, some don't. If you're a good test taker, you got it made. That's the same thing with promotions. People that get promoted to sergeants and lieutenants and stuff is because they're good at taking tests. I know a guy on the fire department took the test and became a lieutenant.
Whoever has this last SUV back here, can you move that for us?
Took the next test when it's time again. He was number one on the list to become a captain. And he took test again. Guess what? He was number one again. So when he got ranked as a battalion chief and then so on, he was good at taking tests. Every time he took a test, he was ranked number one. Oh. What we got?
Engine 29, engine 3, ladder 29.
They said McCarty, didn't they?
16 Central, EO South, 743 East McCarty Street, TI location 800 South 800 East, assigned to 1.
We just left that damn area.
You don't wait for anything right now. Not sure any head injury.
We just left this area.
Can you guys just stop southbound traffic right here, too, please?
Just as Richard Nerdell walked in on that vehicle.
Frank 362, Frank 232.
Is broadcasting is legal? Yes, it is. The radio, yes, it's on publicly broadcast. It's actually a scanner. This was their scanners. It's completely illegal. It's being broadcast by them. A lot of people don't know, but a lot of the bigger departments do. IMPD does also. They have encrypted channels if they wanted to. Last time they used encrypted channels here that I know of is when the riots were going on in Minnesota and they had some issues here. They use the so it came off the interstate there in 65 at the interstate, went through the guardrail into the wooded area, can't get his doors open. So either lost to the ice patch or wasn't paying attention and lost control. But yeah, no, the radios are kind of 100% legal to listen on the scanners. and doing fire and EMS and stuff, I have a so I can have it listen to them in my car legally. And then if you have a ham, amateur radio license, you can have them in your car that way. And of course, it's all on a trunk system now, so everything is broken up, so you hear pieces, but if you're good at putting them together, it's not hard. Single vehicle car, one accident car is all by itself. I'm not performing my duties. I'm just an independent journalist.
Time 0320. Caller stating is 26-year-old wife.
This is my free time, and I'm not on the clock. Thanks for your concern, but yes, I'm not on the clock. So I am doing this on my own free time.
324.
And then, so in that theory that you're asking, on patrol, IPD, cops, I guess they shouldn't have the media with them, and they shouldn't be doing that stuff where they're on patrol and getting paid too. That would be your theory on that. It's reality TV for them, That's how you do it. I'm just showing you first person point of view for me, and not being a First Amendment auditor trying to harass officers and people like that. This dude thought he was getting a wreck right in front of us. This car in front of us, he's like been all over. Oh, he's turning now. I thought he was going to wreck. Oh, all right. And cool stream, thank you. At night, but hush your chubby. If you're saying something you ain't supposed to, it's gonna knock and get you.
3320, Frank 321, person down. 156 Guyan Road. Will be southbound on Guyan. The delay. This driver passed down a green GMC vehicle and drive, setting turn around.
Not a police vehicle.
4325 west.
It's my own personal. It's a commercial vehicle used for my business, which is I do gig work during the day and.
Engine 14, heading 29, mile marker 114.7, I-65 northbound. Vehicle accident B. Engine.
So there's why we don't go on the
mile marker
interstate. So I-65, they're getting dispatched to an accident. Well, that's the exact same place
29.
where they had the vehicle fire at the 114 mile marker.
Henry Street and South Meridian Street. Pedestrian truck. 324.
So now you got a pedestrian truck around the corner here.
Heading 20. Mile marker 114.7. I-55 northbound. Vehicle accident B. Heading 20. Mile marker 114.7. I-55 northbound. Vehicle accident B. 324 hours. Location 2400 north.
Yeah, they had that vehicle fire earlier with the 114, and now they got an accident there because people not paying attention and stuff. And we, and the medics is here pretty quick. This is where the pedestrian was struck at. So that's where the pedestrian struck. Medics are on the scene. Here's the captain. That's what I said. He stays busy. The captain does not sit around. He is very active. So got a pedestrian struck. She's sitting over here on the sidewalk. She declined an ambulance. This sounds. So she may want the ambulance.
Go ahead.
So I don't see a car that was there around her. Now there was that little pickup truck, then we went by, unless that's the one that hit her, and that's why they stopped over there on the side.
Engine 31, heading 24, EMS 91, 38-3 and North Meridian Street, unconscious person. Engine 31, heading 24, EMS 91, 38-3 and North Meridian Street, unconscious person. 3:28 hours. Location 3700 North 1 West.
Mass Ave, New Jersey, domestic disturbance. Man, this is crazy down. I mean, nothing super, but man, they've been kind of going crazy in the outskirts.
38-3 and North Meridian, unconscious person. Ambulance 2. 38-3 and North Meridian, unconscious person. 3:28 hours.
Police should detain me for using my cell phone while driving. Well, it's called a thing called hands-free device. So that's the way you're allowed to use your cell phones. It's hands-free device. So what am I doing illegal with the phone?
have a traffic stop.
So you obviously don't know the law and how cell phones and the law works for cell phones, especially here in this state. It's a hands-free device, sir. It's 100% legal. And then when I'm stopped, and if I pick it up when I'm stopped, that's 100% legal. So thank you. I was getting ready to do the same thing. You got it. So obviously he doesn't know the laws. Utah hasn't seen much snow. Yeah, we got 11 inches here. And then we got about 3 inches yesterday. Yeah, it's busy. Naptown.
Okay. CC me. Northeast District's Cat 240. He was just asking what they had going.
Hurricanes in Florida. I'm lucky to be in Miami, Hawaii.
And I did start a medic for your run.
No, I'm not. Read the pin down the bottom. All right, Sheila, that really makes no sense because the police use whole computers half the size of me in the front seat. Yeah, all of them do.
North College Avenue, apartment 215. Vehicle
Fire, ambulance, we all of them have them.
101 North College Avenue, apartment 215. Vehicle screening, 3 hours. Location.
So, yeah, there's a lot of them. That there's actually what was it on YouTube somewhere? I don't remember what city this officer was in, but they had the dash cams in the car and stuff like that, and while he was working on his laptop, he was involved in 2 accidents.
Female taking at 555 Mass Ave. She's now walking northbound on Mass Ave.
Apartments there. The patrol car behind me doesn't have his lights on. But yeah, he got hit, and he said he was doing something else. He wasn't doing that. And they looked at his dash cam or whatever, and obviously seen him down there playing with his computer when he got involved in the accident both times. But yeah, it is distracting, yes. And just looking at them and going back and forth with the phone. So like right now, I guess that's why I tell you guys I can't read the chat while I'm driving stuff. And that's why the moderators are trying to answer the questions that they can or pin it. But like when I stop like this, I kind of look. You passed me, you bastard. Are you talking about subs, Devious? I don't know. I haven't looked yet. Is that what you're talking about? So, Devious, I don't know what happened on our channels. Everything disappeared. There you go. There's your wrench. Literally, everything disappeared. Moz, everybody's wrench, everything disappeared. Like it set. I don't know what happened or how, or it like completely rebooted. So nobody has nothing. I had to, like, we were starting over fresh today. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the glitch was. 2600. Thanks, DJ. Woohoo! Hey, Devious, you said I'd probably have it this weekend, brother.
Affirmative, it's affordable towing. Always thought pretty funny.
So, yeah, Devious called it. Yeah.
Always working here somewhere.
You're eating cheap. Oh, some cereal. Huh?
Oh, there's definitely at the
He's trying to still find this mail that assaulted her.
So they're trying to find this mail and stuff over here on Mass Ave. That's where I'm sneaking over to.
at that location.
But yeah, so I don't know what the glitch happened here tonight, but everything disappeared on my stuff. Everybody's wrenches, I don't know. So I had to go back. We had to get stuff. I didn't see someone in chat earlier. She was real mad because her wrench wasn't there. I sent her a message, but I haven't heard back from her. I sent her one on one of her videos, but I was like, everybody's wrench was gone, apparently. And I can't see it when I'm driving. I don't read the chat until I stop. So I don't know what happened.
Engine 18, edit inside, 2906 Campanile Drive, apartment.
So yeah, I don't know
18,
why it did that, but it's crazy.
apartment G, 6%, 335 hours, location 100 north, 3000 west.
So 2,576. Thank you guys. All you guys stopped through tonight and this. Thank you very much. For your likes and subscription and subscribing to the channel. It's gonna take off, guys. We're gonna get there. It's gonna get big, hopefully. It's going to be interesting how things happen this summer when it gets really busy. When it's not cold and these streets are full of people walking up and down and going around here kind of nuts, you know. So to the left is the Marat Theater where they do like little small concerts and plays and stuff like that. To the left is that big apartment building. That used to be Indianapolis Fire Department's credit union was right there, and IFD Station 7 used to be right there. But they bought all this area out, and IFD built them a new station down here, and this all got to turn to apartments and then stuff, and it's all hidden. So right there, that tall building right there, that's Section 8 housing. That's the not the 555. 555 is one across the street from it, but it looks identical. Those are the two Section 8 housing down here. They've been there on East Street for a long time, and they built all nice new apartments and stuff around. And they got them all built up, and you can't even tell the entrance of that. I meant to tell you stuff how it is. I'm gonna stop right here real quick. There ain't no cars coming. How many of you guys ever seen one of these? DJX. I got a shop there one day and I didn't know what it was, so I had to come down. I was looking for something completely different. Not a DJX. The Section 8 housing, that's the entrance now. It is hidden back. We used to come in the front, it's all hidden. But yeah, the DJX, good night, Sheila. That's the Dollar General store. They hid it in this right there as the Dollar General. But I was like, what? Nobody knew. I was like looking for a Dollar General. I've never heard of DJX, and that's what it was. And that's like, oh, that's Dollar General. It's crazy, man. What we got? Aaron, yeah, you know what? You know what you are, Aaron? You are a loser. There you go. We don't play that. So this is Mass Ave. It's got a combination of a lot of independent businesses, small businesses, little bars, a lot of little restaurants. And then IFD up here on the corner is our Union Hall for Indianapolis Fire Department. It's the Union Hall. And the museum is right here on this corner. And since there ain't much going on right this second, I mean, the radio just like went quiet. So that was the Union Hall right there to the left. The building to your left is that used to be the Coca-Cola bottling company. So this is called the Bottle Works District now. So they left some of the original buildings up, but they built a hotel and a lot of business, parking garage. They got like the fountain room. They got like it's not a mall. I don't know what this guy's doing. Flash me. They got like a food court. That's what I was trying to think of. And see some of the original buildings to the left, and they got it's pretty nice right here. And there's always a security officer sitting there. He is. He's down on the right. He's always sitting in here. That bar right here called Pins. They got the pinball machines and stuff in it, but they got a lot of little small businesses. There's electric bikes store right here. The hotel. I mean, it's kind of, they did a nice little job. There's a security guy sitting right there. I was gonna say he's always sitting down here. But man, the radio just like zipped, went quiet. Sometimes it's scary. Oh, nothing on anything. All right. Live off of North Meridian. Yeah, Dollar General. It may have came out different. If I did, I apologize. No overhead lights, no. Indianapolis, Indiana. Dollar General Express. Okay, thank you. I mean, I didn't really know what the X was for, honestly. I mean, I've got shop orders from DoorDash and stuff. But I never, I just knew it was a Dollar General. When I got there, I couldn't find it. And then, so I didn't really investigate to find out why it had an X. So thank you. See, I learned something too. I mean, we all learned something. So thank you. I didn't even think of Express for the X. Thank you on that. You work at Dollar General. Okay. I know they used to get robbed a lot here in Indianapolis. It went quiet. I was looking. Hey man, the all-wheel drive's doing pretty good. Oh, let's see here. Okay, most cars have lights. Yes, yes, I do have some custom lighting of my own. Yes. Indianapolis, Indiana. There again. It's all tagged down to the bottom. Oh, there we go. Went to Never Never Land for a minute. But yeah, the Dollar Generals here got robbed a ton. I don't know why. Let's go this way. I don't know if it was the same people, but or why they got robbed so much. It's not Dollar.
Medic 23.
Yeah, Dollar General's never been just $1.
203.
What was my
Medic 23.
daughter or whatever said? Can we go to the dollar store? Which the dollar store is not even $1 no more. It's what, $1.25, where everything used to be $1. She said, "Can we go to the dollar store?"
Ambulance 15. 529. 4-3. Mental emotional.
But
Ambulance 15.
I think it's $1.25 now at the dollar store.
344 hours. Location 1200 South 500 East. Engine 3. 529. 4-3. Mental emotional.
So it went from being crazy to quiet. 3:46. So we got 15 minutes or so. See what else kind of might happen.
Department 206.
Laughing about the thought that went through my head just now. So this time yesterday, I went over to the Speedway gas station. Was sitting there to see, waiting to see if anything happens.
And North Delaware 3. Injured person 345 hours. Location 50.
So
If there's a female for 38 radium.
I went to the Speedway and we was talking about this girl that got out hardly having any clothes on the bottom. Sorry, guys. Hit the mic there. Get you turn back around. Hold on. Talking about this girl didn't have hardly any clothes on, but she had like booty shorts on or whatever. Well, she went into the Speedway. Next thing you know, she come running back out it and ran over to her car. And the next thing you know, she took off running to the side of Speedway. I knew what was happening. She went into Speedway, used the restroom. Well, the downtown ones closed the restroom at nighttime to keep the homeless down and people from overdosing and stuff in there. Well, if you look at my life from last night, the last 10 minutes of it, I blocked it. The tree hit perfectly, and I left before she stood up. She went beside the ice machine to use the restroom. And yes, I left before she stood up and took the camera off of it because I didn't have indecent exposure being broadcast live. But because she Yep. But yeah, she didn't care. I guess if you gotta go, you gotta go. So it's a little easier, I guess, for a guy, on that part versus a female. But then I always thought sometimes it's a little easier for the females on some of it because they're used to squatting. But she didn't care. You know why? I'm sitting there trying to figure out why I couldn't find my thing tonight. God, I'm so stupid. I can admit it some days. So earlier I was sitting there when I first came up. I was trying to find the link and I was gone. I couldn't find it. For some reason, my brain was thinking this was Friday. And so the link was there. I was looking at the wrong links. So some of us, we all have brain farts.
352, Baker 350 at 348, burglary of a residence in progress, 1215 North Avenue. Men are attempting to get callers home, gathering more information now.
Going over there on that. So this is the 5th week of doing this. I think it's going pretty good. Obviously, everybody loves reality TV and stuff like that. So I'm just giving you my point of view of seeing it. I know a little bit about stuff, but not a lot about a lot of things. But I know a little bit about stuff. I'm trying to let you guys see it from a different perspective. Obviously, I don't have the like Light PD and all them on patrol. I don't have the $5,000 cameras on my shoulder to broadcast it live like that. You know, I got to use a small Android phone that I have. I've never been in an Apple phone, so I use the Android. Nothing, no high tech stuff. So I use what I got. I do tell everybody, yeah, they asked, some people ask, yes, for protection. I do have a vest on. I just run that road like, I do wear a vest when I'm down here, running around, always have. I've always had the extra vest. I got two. Because when I did stuff with the rehab more time, we go on SWAT calls. So obviously, if something happened, went bad, you know, even though if something happened, I wanted to have a vest just in case. You just never know. So, and then I bought this one for this stuff to have a new vest because the other one's inside the other one. Taco Bell. Let's see. Trying to see what was going on. They're just hanging out. Oh, nothing going on there. So I do wear vests, or, you know, just to protect myself. I'm wanting to upgrade the scanner to one of the Union SD100s and get rid of some of the, have them do some of the programming stuff for it. But that runs about $700, especially to have them to program it. They come pre-programmed where you just put in your zip code. But if you have them program it, so they just have to put your zip code in, you know, you tell them you want Marion County or Johnson County or Shelby County or whatever county you specifically want, they will go in and put in the stuff for it pulls it more. So you're not trying to pull Conrail or Amtrak or all the little small stuff that you don't want. That way you're pulling the major police departments, the fire departments and stuff that you want. It's not buffering through all this other stuff. So it makes it a little better and faster for hearing. But it's not too bad. They charge you like $35 for the first county and then $25 for each additional county. So my goal is to get one of those radios, the newer one, and then program it for obviously Marion County, but I want to add Johnson County. So we have Greenwood, and then Hendricks County, so we can go out west and have Avon areas and Plainfield, but then maybe put Carmel and stuff like that. So Hendricks County stuff. So we have these little surrounding counties on there. But other than that, you know, it's not cheap. Like I said, I use this for commercial from other stuff, but so the insurance, fuel, upkeep, you know, all that comes out of pocket. But I greatly appreciate everybody coming, hanging out, doing this. Let me see where I'm gonna read some of the chat what's happening while we were driving here, because I got stopped for a minute. I can actually check some stuff again. Oh, kind of go backwards. I know 88-cent store when I was growing up. Thank you, Candy. 200 likes. Greatly appreciate it, guys. 5 and 9 when I was there. Fountain Square when we went through the Murphy's 5 and 9 store. Yeah, go watch my other lives. You'll see some other stuff. Booty shorts for the win.
I said Thursday there was working fire got.
Engine 24. Medic 64. North Whittier Lake. Environmental. Engine 24. Medic 24. 3719 North Whittier Lake. Environmental.
Oh,
4 hours. Location 3700 North
you
Whittier
old
Street.
bastard. Yucko the clown. I just don't know why someone. Alright. Another moderator handled this. Imagine that. Figured. Oh. No, I'm not playing like one. Nope, nowhere even closer. Oh. All right. Bye, Candy. Good night. Sorry, I knew probably already gone by the time I got this. Yeah. You time not by night out. Yeah, boy. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Can't keep them all happy. Nope, unfortunately not. No, Deborah, I'm not on duty.
335 239, call for help, 6501 East Washington Street at the Taco Bell. They'll give the address and then disconnect.
He knows why you like mom. They're like doing it. This is a lot more. Yeah, we're gonna get quite a bit.
55356, DOT unit disregard.
Over 200 likes. Yep, 206 and 207 people in there right now. Like I said, so when we get something else, man, radio was crazy. It started out crazy. That car, man. Yeah, I thought we was gonna get real bad, real lot more busier stuff, but I don't know what the Nightbot was getting you for, but I'll have to. Some of it's up there for. I don't know what all it hits for, but I know the key thing is that I wanted to be able to advertise like DBS and different people's pages. That's one of the key things, and then I know it's set for automatically for spamming for capital letters, all caps and stuff like that. And then obviously some
Street, Room 939, Overdose C, Ambulance 1110 Southwest Street,
Cut.
Room 939,
Overdose right behind us at the JW Marriott.
location 1 South 600 West.
Yeah, the shots fired thing. That was quite a few. They found bullet casing, and then he was running from it. Like I said, I looked at it. No, Taco the Cat. I'm not. Read the pin down at the very bottom. That's why Australian police officer have better brains than an American police officer. Why? Because they wear billy clubs? I mean, I have no idea what difference we make on the officers for the brains. Emojis. Oh, yeah. And you love them. Yeah. I have to see. I don't know if there's got to be a way I can probably take that. There's probably a way to fix the emoji things. I have to look into to see how to fix that. So, like I said, guys, it started out pretty crazy, but it's calmed down now and it's slowed up. So I greatly appreciate you guys coming in, checking out Indianapolis, Indiana, listening to me, chatting, getting to know people, helping the page grow. Like I said,
Indianapolis is the 14th largest city in the United States, so we get some crime here. We get some good and bad. Summertime, the strips downtown, the bars are going to be, they're a lot crazier, a lot busier, hanging out, people walking around. When we have, like we had the Big Ten championship conference games and stuff, it's going to get crazy. The 7th, I should put it in there. I think I have it set up for the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me remember. I think that's what I said. Yes, the 7th. February 7th. That's sure it might be doing it. Before I go live at midnight, at 1 o'clock around midnight, I'm going to do a live. I am going to give away a pair of Indy 500 race tickets, a pair of tickets to the race. It will be just a pair of tickets, no accommodations, no hotel, no flight, nothing like that. It's just a pair of tickets to the Indianapolis 500. So I gotta put it that you kind of have to be here for the lives to do it, to win. Because, and I told people to go back through. I put a couple little short out, put your name in there, for that way you can say, hey, I subbed to your channel. That way I know it's in there, and I can put your name into the thing. Because I'm trying to find a way to find the names of all of them, but I can't find all the people that subbed. So I was going to be doing it. I was giving away the tickets when I reached 1,000 subs. Well, the last 5 weeks, I have got like 1,500 subs. So it went crazy when I started doing this. So that's the 1,000 subscribers where I was giving away the tickets was going to be then. And then next thing you know, I'm at 2,608 is where I'm at right now. So you guys are awesome. 2,600 subscribers, guys. And then, like I said, most of it is literally in the last 5 weeks that I started doing this is when it took off. I'm getting a ton of views, ton of watch hours. So you guys, I'll be able to get stuff put in through YouTube here shortly. The last 28 days, I've got 1,490, basically 1,500 subs in the last 28 days, guys. Just this last week, I've got 674 subs this last week. You guys have been amazing. You guys took off this channel, and coming back each week, we are going to get to know each other, and we're going to get to see some stuff. And as time goes on, we'll know who everybody is and different ones, and we'll get some people in here. We'll get some more mods once we know who people are and are trustworthy, and we know you're worth it and stuff like that. We just don't give out wrenches to everybody to help. It's not one of them type of channels. I know a couple guys and a couple channels. I think everybody in their freaking list has a wrench, but that's not what we are here. We're here to come in and learn. So we do got someone doing that. There's, I can't tell you're welcome again with your thing. I will look in to figure out the the thing for the emojis, Candy. I'm so sorry. I'll figure out, see why there's a way to be able to get the Nightbot to stop doing the spamming stuff for the for that. There we go. Look, we're getting ready to end it, but I put him in timeout. We're trying to figure out how to get rid of it. You can use your emoji. So sorry, but once again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Devious, thank you. Guys, go see the Devious Dasher. Go check out his page. He's a good supporter for me. When I do have it different times, you see me wearing the door trash shirt, dirty stacking hoodies, stuff like that. That's all his stuff from his channel. That's from his merch store. So he's doing his gig work out there in the island out in Washington. And some other things. You said you got to go to this page and you read it and you figure it out. I ain't gonna tell you everything. You gotta go to this page and look and check it out. But he's trying to get 2,500 subs too, guys. His goal is to get 2,500 subs. He's doing a live every night until he gets 2,500 subs. He's almost there. He only needs like less than 50 subs, I think. So he can get it. I know I can eventually get it. Oh, wait a minute. I did get it, Devious. Sorry. You said I'd get it this weekend. You were right, brother. I appreciate it. But I'm going to get off here, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so if I do go live throughout the week on anything working fire or vice versa or something big like that, you guys will be able to see it live and you can come back to it. But if not, it will be posted in there. You guys can watch the videos later. Eventually, I'm going to be getting merch store. Not really got a lot of merch where I could do, but might be a little basic stuff. I'm thinking some little stuff that we could do for a couple of things for the police chase and stuff too with the Indy Gig Life. And maybe I think I'm going to do Indy Gig Life and put police chasing Indy style or something like that. We'll figure out some stuff. And we're going to get some members and stuff like that. We're getting the membership started. We'll get different ones can have private stuff. So what we'll do like our lives. So when I do the live and then I will, for members only, they can come back and watch it for the first week. This guy yelled at somebody over here. Sorry, guys. We're going to turn out my lights and we're going to listen. Oh, he's leaving now. He was trying to figure out something with the gas, I think. But I'll probably do something with the like membership where I get it. And then for the lives, I have it for members can watch the lives first for the first week or so before I turn it to the public, so you guys will be able to have some type of advantage on that over top of the non-members. We'll get it figured out. Like I said, this page grew a lot faster than I ever thought it would since I switched to this. But once again, thank you again. Devious, we're going to put him in timeout since he keeps forgetting to send me his number. So we're going to have to put him in timeout here shortly. I know I can get a hold of him in other ways, but we know how to get a hold of him. But greatly appreciate it. Thank you to the mods tonight. You guys did an awesome job. I know I only had a few of you guys in here. DJ, Ma, Devious, thanks for coming over after you got done with your live and helping out. I appreciate it. You guys are great. I mean, you guys became a second family to me and greatly appreciate it, you know. So I will see you guys next Friday night. Technically Saturday morning, I know, 1 a.m. Friday, Saturday nights at 1 a.m. Technically, you know, Saturday, Sunday, we all know that. But we're going to do this again. We're going to do Fire Police Chases Indy style. And never know what's going to happen here. So don't forget to go to the little short, put your name and stuff in there, and get everything set up for the 7th. So we can give away a pair of tickets. And for some reason you don't want to come to the 500 or something, maybe we'll figure out something different. But thank you guys again. I greatly 100% appreciate you guys all stopping in. YouTube also for me, they're plugging me with the California people for the West Coast, seeing their stuff. You guys be safe on the West Coast with the fires out there. I know it's getting the Granada Hills and stuff. You know, you guys be safe out there. New York guys also be safe. Thank you. You guys have a great time. But make sure you subscribe, hit that like and notification button, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.